Welcome on board the Series 5 Mitsubishi L200 double cab 1 ton 4x4 pickup. It's quite alarming to think that they've actually been making these now for over 60 years. It's also alarming to think that I can remember most of them. However, the L200 has become more or less the staple diet of the rural community, amongst other things, for the simple reason, if it wasn't for the L200, most gamekeepers would probably end up walking. Personally, I have quite a healthy history with the L200, especially the Series 4, when, quite inadvertently, and courtesy of a well-known television presenter called Mike Brewer, I was told, no problem, you can drive through that river. As the water climbed halfway up the windscreen and the vehicle was being pushed very heavily sideways, it dragged itself out courtesy of low box and just the front wheels. Since then, I've had them up to their axles in mud and they've always popped out. I've been on long distance journeys and they've always proved themselves very capable. On road or off road, the one thing you know with an L200, it will get you there, and if it hasn't got you there, it's your own damn fault. The new version is what you might call the same but completely different. Mitsubishi have one great skill, in that they bring out a whole new vehicle, and the L200, the Series 5, is, besides being very significant and important, a whole completely new vehicle. What it does do is echo the Series 4 that went before it. The great thing is, this brand new vehicle doesn't make the old Series 4 look obsolete, which means, basically, Mitsubishi look after their customers to make sure they don't feel like they're driving around in old motors. The other thing is, most people who buy one of these buy it and keep it for a long time. These motors are meant for long-term ownership and lots of hard work. This means that the famous J-curve body, or where the cabin that we're sat in now curves up and round at the back, pretty much like an old horse-drawn carriage, is still there. But unlike the previous model, the recently improved and resculpted waistline now flows through into the cargo bed, which means cabin, bodywork and cargo bed look far more integrated than they did previously. The other thing is, the cargo bed is still the largest of its type in its class. Nothing holds or carries or lugs round as much as a Mitsubishi L200. Besides the much improved, enhanced, evolved, call it what you will, exterior, the cabin has been significantly worked on, and all to the better. It's definitely more SUV-like in here, which means it's more car-like, it's more comfortable. Granted, the harder surfaces have still been retained, but this, even in Warrior spec, still gives the vehicle practical, hard-working applications. Though the leather heated seats, leather multifunction steering wheel, and very impressive sat-nav infotainment system is very nice. It's even voice control, and unlike a lot of others, it understands what's being said to it. So if you want to call your better half, you suddenly don't start phoning somebody over in Afghanistan. It's marvellous. It understands what you say. It will seat 5 very easily. Plenty of room, plenty of comfort, Reason being, these have the best rear passenger legroom in the business, which is why they are the shape they are. It's a very pleasant environment to spend time in. It's very comfortable, it's very relaxed. What more do you want? To a degree, you don't feel like you are in a working, rugged, hardcore 4x4. You feel like you're actually driving a rather nice car, but slightly elevated. On road, the new L200 is very, very comfortable, very refined. There's absolutely no difference between it, shall we say, the new Outlander or possibly the Shogun. The only difference is, especially when there's no load in the back, as in today, they can be a little bit choppy, it can be a bit bouncy. Also, they can end up being quite light on their backside. So if it's wet and rainy and you're going round a roundabout, don't get too enthusiastic, or you will discover you will be pointing the wrong way very, very quickly. However, put in a load, put in a deck cover, or put on a canopy, and that little bit of extra weight smooths out the ride, takes out the choppiness, and gives the back end that all-important bit of weight that it's designed to be carrying. So from this edition of Motoring Northwest, on a very, very wintry, unpleasant day when anybody with any sense will be sat at home with their feet up, watching telly and scoffing a bag of chips, it's goodbye from me, Mark Stone, and Mitsubishi's latest 4x4 creation.